This is Greater Media News.
Welcome to Greater Media News. My name is Princess Kemi Babalola. Here are the top stories. Nigeria's public debt is set for another significant jump as President Bola Tinubu has requested the National Assembly's approval to secure fresh foreign loans amounting to about $24.14 billion. This represented a 48.58% rise from the 97.34 trillion naira recorded at the end of 2023. The jump was driven by substantial increases in both domestic and external borrowings and compounded by the depreciation of the naira against major foreign currencies. Nigerians have taken to social media to berate the West African Examinations Council as hundreds of students across the southwest wrote the West African Senior School Certificate Examination slated for noon late at night on Wednesday. Viral videos on social media showed secondary school students hunched over question papers with flashlights writing the English language paper. Students in some schools in Lagos, Osun, Ogun, and Oyo states wrote the examination around 7 p.m. and others as late as 9 p.m. The death toll in the Niger State's flooding rose to at least 150 on Saturday, according to the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA. A spokesman for the agency, Ibrahim Hussaini, told AFP that the sharp increase from the previous death toll of 115 came as bodies were recovered nearly 10 kilometers away from the town of Mokwa, the epicenter of the floods. A total of 3,000 persons have also been displaced, leveling more than 250 homes and washing away 2 bridges. May 27 every year is a day set aside globally to celebrate the little children. 2025 Children's Day Party was no exception, as selected children from both public and private schools across Ikare, Arigidi, and Ugbe-Akoko were hosted at Greater Tomorrow International Day College last week Tuesday, 27th May 2025. Pupils from various primary schools were invited to participate in a talent hunt show, and the schools with the best street performances were handsomely rewarded. Sajay O. Lawal Foundation, earlier in the day, visited the State Specialist Hospital in Ikare with various gift items to extend the celebration of little children to those on their sick beds. The management of the hospital expressed their gratitude at the philanthropic gesture and prayed that the Lord will continue to bless the CEO of Greater Tomorrow Group of Schools, Chief Mrs. Mojisola Lawal, with both wisdom and resources to sustain the gesture. The annual May 27th Ondo State Children's Day March Past was held last week at Arcade in Akure. The event was attended by the Executive Governor of the state, Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa, and other dignitaries in the state. Greater Tomorrow International College representatives emerged third best and were rewarded with a trophy and a cash prize. On foreign scene, Faizan Zaki, a 13-year-old from Texas, has won the 2025 Scripps Spelling Bee on Thursday, earning the title as the world best speller. He was rewarded with cash prizes of over $50,000, equivalent to over 80 million naira. China on Sunday warned the United States it should not play with fire over Taiwan and said it has lodged representations with Washington over comments made by Pentagon Chief Pete Hegseth at a summit in Singapore. The U.S. Secretary of Defense used his speech at an annual security forum on Saturday to warn that China was credibly preparing to use military force to upend the balance of power in Asia. In a statement released just after midnight, China's foreign ministry said the US should not try to use the Taiwan issue as a bargaining chip to contain China and should not play with fire. It's time for entertainment and sports news. Sochi Ahaiwe is standing by in our other studio. Good morning, Sochi.
Good morning, Kemi. Now on entertainment news. Nigerian influencer and brand ambassador Priscilla Ojo and her Tanzania singer husband Juma Jukes are officially sealing their union with a lavish grand finale in Tanzania. The couple, who kicked off their wedding festivities in February, are currently hosting the final leg of their celebration. In April, the couple tied the knot traditionally in Nigeria, with the event drawing in a galaxy of stars and dignitaries. Now on sports, Paris Saint-Germain beat Inter Milan 5-0, a record of Champions League final, to be crowned kings of European football in Munich. It was not only PSG's first triumph in the final of European club football's grandest prize, but the winning margin in the match in Munich is also a record for the competition's final. The Super Eagles of Nigeria defeated Jamaica 5-4 on penalties on Saturday to claim the Unity Cup title after both teams played out a thrilling 2-2 draw at Brentford Community Stadium in London. That's all from my end. Back to Kemi for the rest of the news.
And that ends this week's news production. On behalf of the entire Greater Media crew, I wish you all a wonderful week. I still remain Princess Kemi Babalola. No press, no information.